Alright, hi you guys. So today is Saturday, December the 1st. We're in a new month, last month of the year. Do not mind my hair. I had it out today. I just had a little ponytail and slicked back this, but I wanted to update you guys. I made 2 videos yesterday. One got cut off because I had an incoming call, so I put it on airplane mode right now so we don't have to worry about any interruptions. And then the second one, I was just talking way too much. So let me just get straight to the point, all right? So, guess what, you guys? I started working at Amazon, so I actually did go in on Friday for my very first day. And I will tell you my reasoning for that, right? So first and foremost, I was very interested in seeing how Amazon works. You know, you see a lot of people, they leave feedback. You see a lot of people that have good experiences, bad experiences. Now, y'all all know you make the job what it is, right? If you have a mean manager, if you have certain goals you have to meet. Not saying if you can't meet them, that is not the job issue. That's obviously part of what they tell you when you get hired, right? They have set expectations. Now, some people may think that, hey, I'm hired. Expectations, they're not a big deal. Now, I will say for me, we got our safety vest. We got, what else do we get? Oh, we got to wear gloves all the time. We got our badges. You use your badge to get into the building and to clock in for lunch for clock in as well as for lunches. But I won't have a lunch hour. You work 4-hour shifts. We talked about safety. Took a tour. Now I will say this. Of course, there are different Amazon locations. Each do different things. Mine here in Richmond, Virginia is sortation. So we are the very last stop before the packages are sent to the customers. So basically, we're getting boxes, and how it's set up, it has rows, like large rows. Row A, B, C, D. And each row has sections, like you have a section here, and it's section 1 on this side, section 2 on that top side, and so forth, 3, 4, 5, 6 as you go up, right? And each section, A part has totes, like they're not totes, but I'm just gonna call them totes. They're like big bags, like big plastic type bags that are faced this way so you could put stuff in. So when the cars or flex people or like the Amazon trucks come to pick up the stuff to deliver to the people, they could just load them onto their cars. Is the place big where I work at? No, actually, so this one has only been open for a year and a half, the lady said, which I didn't know. I never really thought about working for Amazon until I put in the application. And that was like one of the final applications I put in. I would have never thought about Amazon. I knew that there was a warehouse in Ashland, Virginia, which is like 16 minutes away from where I live at. This one in Richmond is 12 minutes away. But the one in Ashland is a lot more different. My friend worked there, and she said that it is a lot of walking. So she basically picked orders. I don't pick orders. We pick up a box, scan the box. It tells you which row it's in and how they have a section off. They basically have people running in between rows A and B. They take the box off the conveyor belt to where it belongs. So if this is row 32, 35, 32, 33, they put the box on shelves. So all you're doing is standing within, not a corner, but a section, and all you're basically doing is turning and scanning and It's so much fun. So much fun. If you guys are interested in more details, I'll be more than happy to tell you guys about it, but that's basically the gist of it. So really quick, seeing that I do work on the weekends and overnights, my pay is $16 an hour. So even if I put in for extra time to work like more hours in the morning, I'm coded to always make $16 an hour, which is awesome. Now, I know a lot of you guys are concerned, like, Candace, I don't want you overdoing it, because you guys are very mindful and you guys care, and I appreciate that. But I tell you guys all the time, I would never, ever overdo it, okay? I'm a widow, I'm a single mom, not by choice, and no, I would not overdo it. So let me tell you this. They have a lot of options in regards to flexibility, which is awesome. Like, I was supposed to work today, so my shift is Friday through Tuesday, every 1:45 to 5 a.m. in the morning, 4-hour shift. I took VTO for today, which is Saturday, and I took VTO for Monday because I have to work at Kohl's. I'm working at Kohl's overnight from Saturday into to Monday, so I wouldn't be there, and I don't want it to count against me. If you miss a full shift, that's what miss a full shift and you call in, I think that's a point. Yeah, it's a point. And you can get up to 13 points before you're terminated for attendance. So that's very gracious. Very, very gracious. Now, if you don't call in and it's like a no-call, no-show, it's immediate termination. So, yeah, they're not really strict, so you can't have headphones in or anything like that. But I like it due to the fact that it is going to be very flexible. If they have extra hours that I want to work, I could do that, because I will say this. This week for, this upcoming week for Kohl's, I do work 4 days. But starting the following week, like the week of like the 10th or something, we drop down to one truck per week. So our hours are going to start dropping down for the stock associates. So I only work Friday, not of this upcoming week, but the following week. So you figure I want to get out the house. Once again, I can't reiterate this enough. It is not about the money. I am not even touching the money I'm making. I'm basically just putting it up in savings. It's for me to get out the house and be active. And I must say, you guys, this stuff is really helping me with my depression and being in a good mood. For the past 3 weeks, it's been 3 weeks since I started at Kohl's. I have been in such a better mood, even when I go to my regular job. So I've been working for the past 3 weeks at my job, and I haven't called out. If I have, it was because on Friday of last week for Black Friday, I was at Kohl's until a certain time, so I had to make sure I had enough time to get home, and that was it. So yeah, I've been working, so when I get my paycheck next week, it should be roughly a full check, but I miss out like for like an hour. I was debating calling out today for my job or leaving early at at my job right now, but I was like, let me just make sure I follow through and do what I need to do. It's a new month, Candace. Don't start messing up. But I will work at Amazon tonight. Sunday. So I'm happy about that. But yeah, it's very flexible. You get emails where you can sign up for getting email notification or text messages for VTO availability or extra time. And all you have to do is log in and sign up for it. It's easy to look up, see what's available, and so forth. But I thought this would be very good. Am I walking around as much? No, actually I'm not. Now you can move from section to section. So what they have said, because I only worked there 1 day, and after we got through all of the information and stuff, we got on the floor, we got to practice for like an hour and a half, which was fun. I enjoyed it. So I don't even have to wear my jeans, you guys. I can wear my, like, sweatpants and all of that. So I am super happy, that could be very comfortable. Of course, you want to be comfortable, especially that early in the morning, too. So that's super cool. So all I have to do is for those jeans that I have, I don't even have to buy anymore. Those 4 jeans that I bought from Goodwill will just be used for Kohl's. But yeah. What else do I want to tell you guys? Yeah, it's wonderful. It's wonderful. I'm very happy that I did follow through on it. I was debating if I was going to tell people in general, even you guys, if I was starting at Amazon, because the people that I did tell, between people, a person or two that I told at Kohl's, they were like, "Oh, you're overdoing it, Candace." I'm like, and then some people on YouTube's like, "Don't overdo it." My family, one of my brothers, like, "Candace, really, 2 seasonal jobs on top of your full-time job? You're a single mom." But I try to let people know, I'm like, it may seem like I'm going to be busy, but I'm not. Because I knew that Amazon was going to be flexible about being able to pick up extra time or calling out. Not calling out, but VTO. And I knew with Kohl's that, of course, we're going to be busy before Thanksgiving and that week of Thanksgiving and probably the week after. But everything I kept hearing was, like, afterwards, like a week afterwards, everything's going to start to slow down, which that's going to be the case. We're getting 1 truck versus 2 or 3 trucks per week. So that's a big difference. But yeah, it's cool. So yeah, I'm very happy. And this paycheck. Oh, so let me see, we're at 12 minutes right now. So really quick, let me tell you about Amazon. You guys know how I told you that the last video I basically kind of talked about, I was like, I'm not too sure about Amazon. Well, that same video, later that day, I got notification. So that was like on a Wednesday. Yeah, it was on a Wednesday night, that I got notification. Oh, here goes your login to take that 4 hours worth of. It didn't even take 4 hours, you guys, but to watch the videos. Now online it says that you should at least get that information at least 5 days in advance. I only basically got it a day and a half in advance. So between the application process and getting to the, not orientation, but the new hire event, that was an easy process because that's all done online. You pick your schedule for what you want to work, and then you move into picking actually on the computer when you want to go in to take your drug tests and all of that paperwork, like the I-9 for tax purposes and stuff like that, and your ID to verify who you are. And then from there, it kind of went dysfunctional. It wasn't smooth. It was not smooth at all, because they had my information for me passing my drug test, because it says that it could take up to 2 to 3 weeks to get your drug test back and your background check back. But it was coming close to almost 3 weeks, and I ended up calling them prior to, I called them like on a Thursday, Friday, and I think the 3rd week was coming up soon. I got that Monday. So I ended up calling them. I'm like, man, I'm getting close to that 3-week mark, and my start date was supposed to be November the 20-something. And I haven't heard anything, and everything's saying I should get information before 5 days in advance before my start date so I could do the orientation. Now, some orientations will be on site or on a computer. For me, it was on the computer, because my on-site one does not have orientation. The Ashland location does, but the Richmond location does not. So I was like, okay. So when I called them, the guy said, "Oh, we've been got your information back from about your background check and your drug test, and the reason why we haven't contacted you is because you haven't picked the schedule of what you want to work." Mind you, you pick your schedule before you even get to the new hire event schedule. So that was a lie. But it's just that dysfunction. And the guy told me within a couple of days of me speaking with him, I should get like my email notification about you're moving on to the next step. I didn't get that for a couple of days. So I was just like, the timing of everything, what you expect is not what you're getting. And then for filling out the orientation thing, I already knew when my start date was going to be. But if you don't do the mandatory videos or orientation, there's a possibility that you will not be able to go to your first day on site. So for me to get it at nighttime, working at Kohl's, I was just like, and you figure I get off of work at midnight. So when I got it at nighttime, I didn't get to do it until what time? Like after I got off of work at midnight, I did the videos for like an hour, 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours, 3 hours, whatever. So yeah, that took up some time because obviously I want to get it in time before Friday comes. So you figure Friday, so Thursday early morning, and then Friday early morning I have to wake up. So it was like 24-hour notice basically by the time I was able to do it. And personally, it was like a day and a half before if I was able to do it if I wasn't at my regular job. But yeah, I mean, I went in there with my coat on because it was cold outside. I mean, they do have little lockers. They have break rooms. Everybody goes on a 15-minute break at the same time, which is cool. The break room, they offer free coffee. They have vending machines. The bathroom, they have like 5 stalls, if that matters to anybody. But one thing is they did not really talk about expectations, which is weird because I believe you have to scan so many boxes. Now, they probably may talk about that a little bit later, but you would have expected that to be given to you while they're going over the information at orientation. I was thinking 190 is the goal per day, but I don't know. That was not discussed. So I'll eventually hear about it. They call, if you're looking to move into permanent versus seasonal, that's called a blue badge. Your badge is actually blue. The lady did ask people if they were interested in staying on board past the season. Nobody said yes. Basically, everybody wanted to get a feel for it. Some people are there for vacation, extra money for vacation, or paying off a couple of vacations. So everybody's there for different reasons, you know. Some people like me, one guy was like, he's an older gentleman. He's like, I just came here to see what it was all about, you know. So yeah, but I liked it. You don't have to really talk to nobody. You know, you're just in your own zone. I wish you could have your own earphones in, but they do have music playing. What else? The cars do come into the building to get their packages, so you're not filling up outside. That's like my whole thing. I'm like, oh, when flex people, if you know about flex people, people that drive their own cars, or you know, just Amazon trucks. When they come, I was always thinking like, oh, they have to come in and put the stuff in their car, but no, it's basically them driving into the building. Now, one thing I did want to say, our building is controlled on its own. Like, there's not like a thermostat, so if it's cold, it's cold. If it's cold outside, it's cold inside. Not as cold, but it is cold. So when I first came into the building, I was cold. So I was like, okay, I'll keep my coat on versus hanging it up. But when we actually started doing the boxes and so forth, because we're in a small section, I got hot. So I will know, like, when I seen everybody else, they had hoodies on, which is good. So you basically get like a finger scanner, so you can scan the box, and then you get like a little phone, and you put it like in a phone case, like an arm case, And basically it tells you that yes, this box belongs here. It tells you on the box on a sticker, but it also tells you on the screen. But if you put it in the wrong section, it will let you know because you're scanning the section that you're putting it in. So it will turn green or red. So it's really, really easy for $16 an hour, $15 an hour. Now, can it get repetitive? I'm pretty sure it can, but do I mind? Nope. I feel like I'm not easily bothered by any type of job at all. And I don't know if that's just because how I was raised or what, you know. I don't think I would put myself in any position where it's something I don't like, but I don't easily give up, but I find passion basically in anything I do, you know. Not that I'm going to complain. Now, yeah, do I complain sometimes, even about my full-time job? Yes, because my mentality, my depression gets to me. But when I'm in a good space, I don't complain at all, you know. So I really like it, but I just wanted to let you guys know. But don't worry about me. Just pay attention to these videos. I'm trying to be as formative as possible. Just wanted to spill the tea and let you guys know what's going on, and let you guys know, yes, I've had my first day at Amazon already, you guys, and I like it. But I'm almost done with my own lunch break for my job. So I'll get back to you guys later. All right, bye. Have a wonderful weekend. All right, bye.